Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss functions in Excel. So what is function, students? What is function in Excel? A function is a built-in formula that is used to perform a specific calculation, right? Yes. So now we will discuss how can we perform functions in Excel. The first and most frequently used function is sum function. So we have different categories of functions in Excel. Why? Because Excel provides large number of inbuilt functions. The different categories are mathematical trigonometric functions, statistical functions, logical functions, text functions, date and time functions, etc. So the most important categories are, the first one is math and trig functions. Okay students? So under math and trig functions, these are the most common used functions and most important functions that we are used in Excel. First one is sum. Okay, sum. See, on the home tab you have, one second students, I will zoom the screen. So one command, that is auto sum. So we can directly insert sum function by clicking on this command, right students? So if you want to perform some more functions, simply click on drop down, auto sum drop down. See, when you click on auto sum drop down, see again the sum function is available, average, count numbers, max, min, and more functions are available under insert function dialog box. What is the shortcut key to open the insert function dialog box, students? Shortcut key to open insert function dialog box. Shift plus F3 is the shortcut key to open insert function dialog box. So first we will discuss about the sum function. Okay. So first click on the particular cell. If you want to perform the sum function, you can go to auto sum tool under home tab. Okay. Just observe the screen, students. Okay, just click on this command. Okay, see, the sum function is automatically inserted with its arguments. What is argument, students? What is argument? See, the function or formula must start with equal to sign. Okay, and then it is followed by function name. Here the sum function is inserted, the name of the sum function is sum sum. Okay, the function must be enclosed with parenthesis. So this is open bracket and this is closed one. Then what is meant by argument? What is meant by argument, students? What is meant by argument? What is meant by argument? Come on students, what is meant by argument? See, argument is a value or cell reference. Yes, here C8 to E8 is an argument. See, argument is a value or cell reference that is used or that are used in the function to perform calculations. So based on these cell values, see here for example, here the sum function is automatically inserted with arguments like C8 to E8. So if you want to change the range of cells, see here colon represents range, right? So that means it adds all the values that contains in C8, D8 and E8, right? So that is nothing but range. Okay. So if you want to reduce the selection, First click on the particular cell, okay. So now we are in sum function. See here arrow is appeared. One second, students. Okay, so this is the range. So if you want to expand the range, simply click and drag it to the selection range, or else if you want to reduce the range, say example here, I need to add D8 and E8 cells, okay. D8 and just click on the range. I'll just remove the range, students. Okay, so now go to formula bar. Okay, so enter the cell references directly, or else you can select the range. Okay, here I need to add D8 value and E8 value, right? See, when you select the D8 and D8 cells, see, it is automatically inserted with range, that is D8 to E8, or else you can put comma in between the cell references. Okay, then hit enter key. So now 134 is the result. Okay, I'll just delete the formula. Okay, how can we insert the sum function? Just click or select any cell that you want to show the result of sum function, and then you can go to auto sum. Just click on the auto sum, or else the shortcut key is alt plus equal to, right, students? So if you want to enter it manually, see, it is automatically inserted with its arguments. If you want to change it, simply first you can edit the formula on formula bar. First you can go to formula bar and put your cursor in the place of arguments, and then you can reduce or increase the selection area. For example, here I want to enter normal values, like for example here I will enter 50, 60, comma 56, comma 78. See, arguments or values or cell references. So if you want to enter the cell references, simply you can enter the cell addresses directly inside the parenthesis of function, right? Or else you can enter the normal values and hit the enter key. See, 194 is the result. Okay. Again press alt plus equal to. So I'll perform the original sum function for these values. Now I need to add the subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3 to show the result in total column, right? See, the subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3 are already selected here. Hit the enter key. If you want to perform the formula for the remaining cells, simply you can copy the formula by using fill handle S. Okay, so by using fill handle we can easily copy the formula. Okay, first click on the first cell, click and drag down to the remaining cells. See, the same formula is applied to all the selected cells. See, here the result is 258. 258 is displayed inside the cell, right, students? So now you can go to formula bar. Yes, so the formula which you have applied to the particular cell can be viewed on the formula bar. S is equal to sum of C9 to E9. See, the references are automatically changed here, right? Now we are in next cell. The formula is sum of C10 to E10. And next one 202, sum of C11 to E11. So in the same way, see when you copy the formula, so the relative reference, why? Because these are called as relative references. So relative reference changes its addresses when copying the formula. So that is the advantage of Excel. Okay students, do you understand about sum function? So without sum function, we can directly use plus operator to add the cell values, right? Come on students, please respond. So do you understand? See, only one response. So what about remaining? Satya, very good. So how can we insert a sum function? Click on auto sum and then enter the arguments. So based on a requirement, okay? So as per our requirement, we can enter the arguments as values or the cell references or the range of cells. Clear? So without using sum function, how can we add all the cell values, students? Come on. Here I need to add subject 1 value, subject 2 value and subject 3 value without using sum function. How can we do that, students? Come on, respond. So which screen? So go to your search bar, just enter Excel EXCEL to open the Excel window, or else you can search on your start button, okay? Come on students, how can we add the cell values without using sum function? Anyone in the class, okay? How can we add the cell values without using sum function? See, by using autofill, we can copy the formulas. Yes, by using formula bar and sum function. So here I want to add subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3 values, right? So without using sum function, we can directly enter in formula bar like this, okay? So first, the calculation or formula or function must begin with equal to sign. And then, so what is the cell address of subject 1? C8, right? Just observe the name box, students. So now we are in, one second, okay? Subject 1 address is C8, right? Okay. So I'll just remove the sum function. Is equal to C8 plus, okay? Yes, we can add the cell values by using plus operator. D8, that is subject to cell address, plus E8, and then press enter key to display the result on the particular cell, students. See, S223. So if you want to apply the same formula to the remaining cells, again use the fill handle. Clear, students? So like this we can add the cell values by using sum function or by using plus operator. Okay? You can use either of these methods. Clear? S alt plus equal to or plus. So is the video clear, students? Okay. So this is about the sum function. So next one is product. So if you want to perform the product function, see if you are familiar with the function name, so you can directly enter equal to product, okay, or else, see if you are not familiar with any functions, simply you can go to AutoSum, click on the AutoSum drop down arrow, go to more functions. When you click on the more functions, you will get the dialog box, that is insert function dialog box. So the category is, first select a category. So otherwise you can search the product function among all these functions, okay. Just select math and trig category, right. Now you can search for product. See math and trig, so you can, if you select math and trig category, see all the mathematical and trigonometric functions that are provided by Excel or displayed in select a function list box. Just press P. So for quick searching, first press P. Why? Because here I'll need to insert product function, right? See power and product. Just select the product function and then press enter. Okay. So now the product function arguments dialog box is displayed on the window. Again the arguments are automatically inserted. See if you want to change the selection range or if you want to enter the value, simply just click on the, see each and every text box contains the selection range button. Just click on the, for example here I'll need to product these three values or these three values. See the selection range is automatically inserted here. Again click on this button to maximize the window, that is dialog box, not a window. Okay, C8 to E8 plus C8 to E8. Now so if you enter more values, simply here I would like to enter 89 and press tab key to move to the next text box. Again I will press 90, 90, again press tab, again 90. So if you want to change the first value, see automatically the values are displayed at the right side of the box, right. 67. Okay. So if you are okay with this, simply click on OK. See this is the result of product. Just go to formula bar to view the formula again, okay, is equal to product of arguments are 67, 89, 90, 90. So like this product function returns the result as the product of the given values. That is, it can perform multiplication of the given values. Sum is for addition and product is for multiplication. Clear students? Or else you can directly enter into, that is star operator, to perform multiplication without using product function. See 67 into 90 into, okay, 67 and then press enter key. So this is the result of that formula. Okay students. So like this, without using product function we can directly use star operator, that is for multiplication. So or else you can use product function to multiply all the given values. Clear students? So this is about sum and product. Clear? Aggregate means average, okay? So now the next function is power. Yes, power function is used to return the result as the power raised to the number. So that means, for example, go to AutoSum drop down arrow. Again, I'll zoom the screen, students. Go to more functions. So we are already in math and trick category here. Press P for quick searching. Okay. S. See, power contains two arguments, students. Only two arguments. So why? Because sum function is used to add more than one value. That means you can supply as many number of arguments as you want. Whereas product is used to product more than, used to return the product value for more than one value, right? That means you can supply as many number of arguments as you want. But what is meant by power function? Power function is used to return the result as the power raised to the number. It has only two arguments. First one is number, second one is power. For example, if you want to perform 2 cube, okay? Here, if you want to perform 2 cube, first the number 2 is given as first argument. So that is a number text box, and the power 3. So now it returns the result of the number that is 2 cube. See, the result is already displayed on this dialog box, students, that is 8. For example, if you want to perform 4 power 5, 4 power 5, just enter 4 on the first text box. The first argument is number and second argument is power. Enter 5, okay, in power text box. Here 1024 is the result of these arguments, students, and then click on OK and press enter. So 1024 is the result of power function. So based on the arguments, so it gives 1024. So if you are familiar with the power function, simply click on any cell and then go to the formula bar. Just enter equal to sign. What is the function name, students? Power of, okay, 3, 3. Now what is the result of this function, students? Now what is the result? To insert current date and time, use the shortcut keys, that is control plus semicolon and control plus shift plus semicolon. So what is the result of this function, students? Come on, just observe the formula bar and post your answers. From AWDC KKD. So check your answer. Sri Suza, very good. Very good, Meher. Yes, your answer is right. Come on, students. So what is the result of that function? See, if you are familiar with the common function, simply you can enter equal to on formula bar, or you can select any one of the cell and enter equal to sign, and then enter the function name. Okay. For example, here I'll just remove ER. Okay. So when you start typing the function name, simply it shows the syntax of the function. Syntax means the rule of the function. See, it shows the two arguments, that is number and power. The first argument represents number and the second argument represents power. So based on a requirement, you can enter your number and you can enter the power. Yes, power of 3 comma 3 means 3 cube, that is 27. Right, students? And then press enter key. Okay. So if you are okay with that, simply press enter key to display the result on the particular cell. Clear, students? Okay. For example, here I'll just remove ER. And I'll press enter. See, what is the message here? Yes. So it represents an error. Hash name exclamatory mark, like question mark, right? Hash name question mark means it represents, it indicates that an error with the function. See, Excel provides inbuilt functions. So these are inbuilt functions. Sum is an inbuilt function. Product is an inbuilt function. Power is an inbuilt function. See, we can't change the function name. So why? Because these are already defined in the software itself, right? As Excel provides inbuilt functions, so we can enter the name which is available on the insert function dialog box. Clear, students? So it indicates that it is an error, that is hash name question mark. So now you can go to formula bar and you can modify the function name. So now it displays the result. Right, students? Okay. So what is the next one? So next one is square root. Okay, we will see square root and mod. So do you know about mod function, students? I think you are familiar with square root. If you want to perform a square root, or if you want to find the square root of a given number, you can use sqrt function. Okay. So again you can go to AutoSum, more functions, and then select, so press S. Okay, select sqrt function. So now enter the number. So for example, here I'll enter 16. See, what is the result? S. The result is 4. So if you want to find the square root of a given number, simply you can use sqrt function and then click on OK. Clear? And the next one is mod. Okay, so first select the mod function from math and trig category, students. So mod means modular division. Just I'll apply the mod function. Just observe the example, students. Okay. Here I'll select mod function. Okay, so this is the mod function arguments dialog box. Mod function contains two arguments. First one is number and second one is divisor. For example, here I'll enter 3 and again I'll enter 3. So why here the result is 0? Yes, the result is 0 for this function. So based on the arguments, here the result is 0. Did you observe the result on the dialog box, students? Okay? Is it okay now? See, mod of 3 comma 3 is 0. Okay? Again, I'll change it to 2. Here the result is 2. So now tell me, so based on the result, just tell me what is the use of mod function? Modulo division. See, mod function returns the result as the remainder. As it gives the remainder as its result. See, 2 by 3. So divisor means, okay, so this is denominator, the number is 2, okay. Click on OK. So why the remainder is 2? For example here, so number is 2, right? So divisor is 3, right? So that is, it represents 2 by 3. Yes. Okay. The remainder is 2. So this is remainder. And this is quotient. Okay, students. So for example here, 4 by 5. So what is the result of 4 by 5 for mod function, students? So for example, if you enter mod of number 4 comma divisor 5. So now what is the result of 4 by 5? Here our first example is 3 by 3, right? 3 by 3. So what is the remainder? So remainder is 0, right? S mod of 3 comma 3 is 0. That means mod function always returns the remainder as its result. So 3 by 2 by 3. So that means the result is 2. So what about 4 by 5, students? 4 by 5. See here 3 by 3 is equal to 1 means, so just observe this example, students. Here 1 is nothing but quotient, right? So what about 0? This is remainder. See, if you want to return the quotient as the result, simply you can use quotient function. As we have one more function, that is quotient. But what about remainder? As mod function always returns the remainder as its result, and the remainder is always in integer values, right? Yes, quotient contains point values, decimal point values. So but the remainder is always in integer values. So mod function returns remainder as its result. So now what about 4 by 5? What is the result of 4 by 5, students? Very good. So like 2 by 3. See if the what is numerator and what is denominator, students? Very good. Yes, 3 by 3 is equal to 1 means it's quotient and 0 is remainder. See, if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, then the mod function returns the numerator as its result. For example, here 4 by 5. See, if you want to perform mod of 4 comma 5, right? So it is represented with 4 by 5. So 500 and 4 is the remainder. Clear, students? Clear? Yes, 4 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. So just remember one thing, if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, then the mod function always returns the numerator as its result. So why? Because it calculates like this. Clear? If you have any doubt with mod function, okay, what about mod of 6, 5? So what is the result of this example, students? What is the result of this example? Mod of 6, 5. See here, the numerator is 6 and the denominator is 5. So what is the result of this example? So mod of 6, 5. See, ADC Kakinada 30047. See here, the numerator is greater than the denominator. Very good. Most of you have given the correct answers. Yes, of course, quotient is 0.8, but it gives the remainder. Yes, 6 by 5, right? So that means 5 ones 5 and the remainder is 1, right? So 1 is the correct answer. Clear, students? No, the result is 1, not 6. So here numerator is greater than the denominator. Then you can calculate like this. See, if numerator is smaller than the denominator, so this is the process of calculating the remainder. Clear? That's very good. Is it clear to you all, students? So the mod function, what is the use of mod function? See, mod function always returns the remainder value of the number and divisor. The first one is number, second one is divisor, or which we call it as the first number is numerator and the second number is denominator. See, if you want to display the result as the remainder of the given number, simply you can use mod function. If you want to find or display the quotient, see, you can use the quotient function. Okay, we'll see the quotient function. Okay, so it is better to press shortcut key, that is shift plus F3, or else the shortcut method is simply click on Fx. Just click on Fx, again the insert function dialog box will be appeared on the window and you can press Q. So why? Because here we need quotient function, right? Click on OK. And again quotient function is having two arguments, numerator and denominator. For example, here I'll enter 6 as numerator and again I'll enter 5 as denominator and then click on see. So what is the result here? 1, right? Yes, quotient is 1 and the remainder is 1. I'll zoom the screen, students. Is it clear now? Very good. Mod function gives the remainder as its result. See, the quotient is 1, right? Again, I'll just change the numbers. That is, first one is 2, second one is 3. Clear, students? See, based on calculation, it's 2 by 3. So this is quotient, not remainder, okay? So don't be confused. See, again quotient of 2 comma 3 is 0, again mod of 2 comma 3 is 0. Right? Yes. Yes. The remainder is 2, right? Here the mod function returns 2 as its result, whereas quotient function returns the quotient as 0. So why? Because here mathematical functions like mod and quotient always returns integer values. It doesn't returns point values. Clear, students? So quotient function returns the quotient. So that is the main result of the division. That is for numerator and denominator. Clear, students? Here 4 by 5, the quotient is 0 and the remainder is 4, right? Now we will check with 4 and 5, okay? Okay, I'll just change the values. The numerator is 4 and the denominator is 5. So what is the result now? Very good. Integer portion of division. Just press enter key. Right? See, here the quotient is 0, right? That means it always returns the integer portion. Doesn't return the point values. I'll just change it to mod. So now what is the result? 4. So like this, we can use mod function to return the remainder and we can use quotient function to return the quotient for the given numbers, that is numerator and denominator. Clear, students? Clear? Do you understand? Very good. Only 3 responses. Lalita, Sri Suza and one more. Clear? See, if it is clear to you all, then we'll go with another function. Come on, students. Clear, students? So what is the next function? LCM and GCD. So we'll see about LCM and GCD. So what is the full form of LCM and GCD, students? I think you all are familiar with LCM and GCD functions, right? Come on, students. So what is the full form of LCM and GCD? See, LCM stands for least common multiple, whereas GCD stands for greatest common divisor, right? Least common multiple and greatest common divisor. So very easy to apply these functions. See, if you are familiar with the function name, you can directly go to the formula bar. Just enter equal to sign and that is followed by the function name, that is LCM, or else you can click on Fx. Again press L. Okay, so first I'll enter 5 and press tab. 8. So you can enter as many number of arguments as you want, because LCM is used to find the least common multiple for more than one number. So we have to enter minimum 2 numbers, right, to find the LCM, right, students? Yes. Here I'll enter 5 numbers. See, already the result is already displayed on the dialog box, that is 360. just click on OK. Clear, students? So what about GCD? See, just I'll change LCM to GCD. So you can enter either small letters or capital letters, that is in lower case or uppercase, and press enter. So greatest common divisor and least common multiple. So like this we can insert LCM and GCD functions. Clear, students? So what about next one? Absolute. ABS absolute always gives the absolute value, that is it always returns the positive value. Okay, that means if you enter the negative value, ABS function, that is absolute function, always returns the positive value as its result. Clear, students? So next one, random. RAND stands for random. See, it will give the random value in between 0 and 1. Fact. S. So if you want to find the factorial of a given number, simply use fact. Okay, fact function. Sin, cos, tan. Okay, these are all used to show the display the sin value, cos value based on the number. So now we will see one by one, that is ABS, RAND, fact, sin and cos. For example, here is equal to ABS of minus 12. ABS of minus 12 and press enter. So what is the result? See, it returns 12. So ABS stands for absolute, it always returns the absolute values, that is it always returns the positive value. Clear, students? What is the next one? Fact. Okay, I will show you how to use RAND. Is equal to RAND. See, here arguments are not required for RAND function. Okay, simply use RAND. RAND, RAND stands for random. It gives the value in between the 0 and 1. Again I will use RAND method. Is equal to RAND. See, it always gives the different values in between 0 and 1, right? So first time will give 0.364976, right? And for this time, so it gives 0.847703. So like this, it gives a random value in between 0 and 1. Clear, students? So the 10th function is random. So it gives the random number in between 0 and 1. Clear, students? Yes. So for example, just click on fx. Okay? Just read the message. Okay? Just read the message on dialog box. It returns a random number greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1. Evenly distributed changes on recalculation. This function takes no arguments, as arguments are not required for random method, that is RAND. So RAND is the function name RAND. The full form of RAND is random. Okay? Clear, students? So random always gives the random value in between 0 and 1. Yes? Here just observe the message greater than or equal to 0. So it includes 0 and less than 1. And less than 1 means it doesn't includes 1. It includes 0 So it gives the random value in between 0 and 1 means it includes 0 and it doesn't includes 1. That means it returns the result up to less than 1 value. The value that is less than 1 and that is greater than or equal to 0. Clear, students? Just if you want to display the random values, then use the random method, otherwise it is not necessary to use. Okay? Clear, students? Clear? So just practice all these functions, okay students, which I have discussed in today's class. Simply rand function is used to display the random values on selected cells. Clear, students? Okay, practice all the functions like sine, cos also. See, fact means fact of, for example, if you want to find 4 factorial, just enter equal to and enter fact. Function name is fact, okay? Fact of 4. So what is the result here? 24. So that is about the fact function. So these are all the functions which comes under math and trig functions. We have so many number of functions, but these are all the most frequently used functions which comes under math and trig. Okay, students? Okay, we'll continue in the next class, that is we'll discuss statistical functions, text functions and logical functions in the next class, students. Thank you everyone. Practice all these functions. Thank you, students.